The chosen ones possess special gifts granted by God to face their battles and live out their divine purpose. Among these is the gift of reading people. Here are the signs that you are the last chosen one. Sign 1. You attract intense feelings, love, or hatred without apparent reason. Chosen ones, have you ever felt like you carry an energy that no one can ignore? It's as if your mere presence stirs unexpected emotions in people. Some look at you with genuine admiration and affection, as if they recognize something in you that transcends the ordinary. Others, for no logical reason, are overwhelmed with antipathy or envy they can barely disguise. This happens because those who are chosen carry a light that reflects directly on the souls of those around them. For some, this light is a beacon of hope. For others, it is a mirror revealing the shadows they would rather not face. The love you attract often comes from people who see in you a safe harbor, someone who radiates peace and wisdom. They feel they can trust you, even without knowing you deeply. It's an unexplainable connection, almost as if something within them recognizes your divine essence. These individuals seek nothing in return. They simply wish to be near you, learn from your presence, and share life's moments with you. On the other hand, the hatred you provoke can be just as intense as the love. People who are disconnected from their own essence may feel threatened by your authenticity. Your light illuminates the darker areas within them, which can trigger feelings of anger, envy, or resentment. They cannot understand why they feel this discomfort, and instead of looking inward, they project it onto you. It's important to remember that this behavior says more about them than it does about you. You are merely a reflection of what they avoid confronting. The intensity of the emotions you evoke is proof of how special you are. Ordinary people do not generate this kind of impact, but the chosen ones, with their unique aura, stir deep feelings wherever they go. Do not let those who try to bring you down affect you. Instead, focus on those who love you for who you are and on the greater mission God has placed in your life. Your light is not meant to be hidden, it exists to shine, even if some cannot bear it. Sign 2. You face intense battles but always come out protected. Chosen ones, have you ever stopped to reflect on all the battles you faced so far? How many times did it feel like the world was crumbling on your shoulders, and yet, something inexplicable happened that spared and protected you? This is no coincidence. The chosen ones live under divine protection, and every challenge, no matter how cruel it seems, comes with the certainty that you are never alone. Your strength isn't just your own, it reflects the greater purpose that God has written for your life. The battles you face are not simple. They test your faith, patience, and even your perception of who you are. What many people don't understand is that these trials are not punishments, they are training. Every hardship you overcome makes you stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the mission you carry. God does not allow you to face anything you cannot handle, and even when all seems lost, He always sends a way out, a miracle, an idea, or even a helping hand at the right moment. The protection you receive often goes unnoticed by others, but you know it is real. Maybe it's an accident avoided by seconds, a closed door that kept you from entering something destructive, or that strong intuition that saved you from a trap. While others might despair in similar situations, you feel the presence of something greater, guiding your steps and shielding your heart. It's the certainty that what is written for you cannot be erased by anyone. Every battle you win is a reminder of how special you are. Even when it feels like you're fighting alone, know that there are invisible forces around you, ensuring you stay standing. The chosen ones do not have an easy life, but they have a meaningful one. The scars you carry are not marks of weakness, they are proof of your power, faith, and the divine protection that never fails. Hold your head high, chosen one, because each battle you conquer is another step toward the greater purpose that awaits you. Sign 3. You have an inner strength that even surprises you. Chosen ones, have you ever noticed how, even when you feel like you've reached your limit, something inside you simply refuses to give up? It's that mysterious strength that appears in the darkest moments, when the weight of the world seems unbearable. This inner strength is not something you built on your own, it is a divine gift. God has given you resilience that defies logic because He knows your mission demands it. When others would stop, you keep going. And when you think you can't go any further, God lifts you up. This strength isn't just physical or mental endurance, it's spiritual. It allows you to rise after falls that would have destroyed many others. It's as if there's a greater energy pushing you forward, even when you doubt yourself. Have you noticed how, in the most difficult moments, you find unexpected solutions, words of comfort, or even a simple glimmer of hope that keeps you moving forward? That's no coincidence. It's the manifestation of the divine plan in your life. What's even more amazing is that you often only realize this strength when you look back. During the storm, it feels impossible to keep going. But when it passes, you realize you've overcome something that once seemed insurmountable. It's in those moments that you understand you are not alone in this journey. Your strength comes from a greater source, a source that has chosen you and sustains you. God never abandons you, and this inner strength is living proof of that. This ability to constantly surpass yourself is not just for your own good, but for the greater purpose you carry. Your strength inspires others, even if you don't realize it. People around you see in you a courage that encourages them to face their own battles. So don't be surprised if they look at you with admiration or even disbelief, thinking, "How does he do it?" You do it because you are chosen, and within you resides a strength greater than any challenge the world can offer. Never doubt this, chosen one. Your strength is divine. Sign 4. You live a greater purpose and are aligned with the divine plan. Chosen ones, have you ever felt that something greater is guiding every step you take? No matter how many times life tries to steer you off course, there is an invisible force that always brings you back to the right path. This happens because you are living for a greater purpose. God has placed within you a mission that transcends the ordinary, something that isn't limited to your own happiness but impacts those around you. Being aligned with this divine plan is what gives your existence meaning and makes every challenge worthwhile. This sense of purpose is like an internal compass guiding you, even when you don't fully understand the destination. At times, the path seems unclear, and doubts arise. Am I doing what I'm supposed to? But then, suddenly, the pieces start to fall into place, and you realize that even the difficult moments had a reason. God uses every experience to shape you, preparing you for something greater. Nothing is wasted, everything contributes to fulfilling the plan He has for your life. Living aligned with this purpose also means carrying a unique responsibility. It's not just about what you do, but how you do it. The chosen ones don't live solely for themselves, their light is meant to be shared. The way you love, help, and inspire others is an essential part of the mission given to you. Every choice, every action, is an opportunity to honor the calling within your soul. And even when no one else notices, God sees every step you take, smiling as you follow the path He has laid out for you. Being aligned with the divine plan isn't easy, but it's deeply rewarding. It means knowing that, even on the hardest days, you are exactly where you're meant to be. Your life carries eternal significance, something far greater than you can imagine right now. So trust in the process and the direction God has placed in your heart. You're not just living, you're fulfilling a sacred purpose. And in this alignment, there is no room for chance. Everything, absolutely everything, is part of the perfect plan of the one who chose you. Sign 5. The rejection you face reflects the light you radiate. Chosen ones, have you ever wondered why rejection seems to follow you through so many stages of life? It's as if, even when you try to fit in, something pushes you out. This is not a weakness or failure on your part, it's the natural reaction of the world to the light you carry. Your presence does not go unnoticed because those with a divine mission inevitably expose deep truths in others. And that light, as beautiful as it is, often unsettles those who are still living in their own shadows. The rejection you face is not a sign that something is wrong with you, but rather confirmation that you are different. Your energy, your faith, and your authenticity act as a mirror, reflecting both the best and the worst in people. Many don't know how to handle this, and instead of embracing the transformation your light offers, they choose to distance themselves or lash out. But remember, the problem is never the light, it's the inability of some to accept what it reveals. This rejection can be painful, especially when it comes from people you love or want to keep close. It's hard to understand why someone would distance themselves or treat you coldly without reason. But this pain is also part of the process. God is shaping you for something greater and separating those who are not ready to walk alongside you. Those who truly see your essence will stay because they will recognize the gift of having someone like you in their lives. Instead of lamenting rejection, use it as a reminder of your worth. The light that unsettles is the same light that guides and transforms. You were not chosen to please everyone but to fulfill a greater purpose. Continue being who you are, unafraid to shine. Those who can withstand the intensity of your light are the ones meant to be part of your journey. And know this, rejection does not diminish you, it simply highlights how special you are, chosen one. Sign 6, you perceive hidden truths and see beyond masks. Chosen ones, have you ever caught yourself looking at someone and sensing that there is more behind what they show? It's as if a sixth sense is always on alert, picking up on what is unsaid and what cannot be seen with the naked eye. This ability to perceive hidden truths is a divine gift, a present given to protect you and your mission. While many get lost in appearances and sweet words, you see the essence. This can be uncomfortable, both for you and for those who prefer to keep their masks intact. This discernment is not just a skill, it's a responsibility. You can identify real intentions, even when they are cloaked in gestures of kindness or flattering words. God gave you this vision so you won't be deceived and can move forward without being sidetracked by lies. Often, even before something happens, you already feel a warning in your heart. It's as if the truth is whispered to you, allowing you to stay one step ahead of the traps. However, seeing beyond masks also carries its weight. It can be painful to discover the true intentions of people you admired or trusted. Accepting that someone you thought was on your side may actually harbor opposing intentions is not easy. Yet even this revelation is a gift, no matter how bitter it seems. God is separating the wheat from the chaff in your life, showing you who truly deserves to walk by your side and who is not ready for your light. Use this gift with wisdom and compassion. Seeing the truth is not about judging or condemning but about protecting yourself and fulfilling the purpose God has placed within you. Remain steadfast, knowing that even though many may try to hide their true intentions, nothing escapes the divine gaze that dwells within you. Your ability to see beyond is a sign that God deeply trusts you. Do not fear trusting in what He reveals to you, because these truths are the key to your success as a chosen one. Chosen ones, your belief in your divine intuition has brought you here. If you feel you are chosen and that your energy needs protection, join this channel. Comment 444 and subscribe to the channel to receive more videos. Now, let's enter the silence.